It's Wednesday. You know what that means. Plants and garden expert Craig Hignight is joining us live to answer all of your burning questions off of our WQAD Facebook page. Head there right now for your questions. Thank you so much for being here.
Glad to be here.
Yeah, let's get on started. And I have creeping Charlie, plantain, watergrass, and crabgrass in my lawn. How do I get my lawn back?
Okay, the creeping Charlie and the plantain is treated with weed-free zone, and I've been telling people we've got to be careful. We're going back up into the 80s and 90s, and that's a no-no when you're putting down broadleaf weed killers because the 2,4-D can volatilize and damage desirable plants. As far as the crabgrass, right now, I wouldn't worry about it. It's going to be dead in about 6 weeks. It's an annual, and it has to be treated in the spring to be effective. Your watergrass, well, you go out and you kill it with with a weed killer, such as Roundup, and then you go in and reseed. And this is a good time. Hopefully, we're eventually going to get some rain to help with the watering on new grass.
Yeah, fingers crossed on that.
Yeah, that's what you're after the forecast, right?
Exactly, yeah. This one, should I ever cut back my rhododendron?
Oh, rhodies don't take kindly to pruning, especially if you cut into wood that doesn't have leaves on it. If you are lucky enough that you've got green growth down around the base of the plant, then you can do some pruning. But if you cut a stem short enough that there are no leaves left on it, that stem is probably never going to leaf out again.
Am I too late to dig my daffodil bulbs and move them, or should I wait until next year?
Oh no, prime time right now. If you know where those bulbs are in the ground, go ahead and lift them, get them separated, get them back in the ground, make sure you get them deep enough. People never plant their fall bulbs deeply enough, but prime time for moving bulbs right now.
Mike says he planted a brandywine maple tree last fall and the lower branches are 42 inches off the ground. Should he remove the lower branches, and if so, up to what height, and when should that be done?
Well, on a young tree like that, being just a year old, I would go ahead and not necessarily remove the entire branch. I would just shorten it up some, leaving that branch on the tree. As it increases in diameter, it helps the trunk fill out. You limb the tree up too quickly, and the trunk stays very thin, very whippy, and the tree looks odd. Let some of those branches stay on, just shorten them up a little bit, and take them off when they finally get to about the size of a broom handle. Do this during the winter when the ground is frozen. In about a year or so, they'll completely heal over on their own.
All right, we've got more questions to get to on our WQAD Facebook page, and we'll be right back after this.
Welcome back. Craig Hignight joining us this morning to answer your plant and garden questions. We left off with Rick. When you spray your lawn for weeds, does it kill the weeds' seeds as well, or do you need a reapplication?
Well, killing the weed does not get rid of the seed. And most lawns have a lifetime of seeds in them. That's why we put down step 1 in the spring, about the time that the forsythia comes into bloom. That keeps the seed from germinating.
How do I get rid of snow on the mountain in my flower garden?
Whoa, that's a toughie. But, you know, the Roundup or Killzall will take it out. Just remember that you don't want to get these products on any desirable plant material. You have to mask the desirable plants, spray the snow on the mountain. Once everything is dry, you can move your masking to another area, but that should take out the problem.
Candy asking about wondering with endless hydrangea plants. As we get closer to frost time, do you cut them down, and is it okay to cut off the flowers to save them?
Well, you can definitely cut the flowers to go ahead and dry them and save them. As a matter of fact, I don't think I'd be doing a lot of pruning other than harvesting the flowers this time of the year. Wait until the spring and then just take out dead wood.
Well, be sure we want to tell you that when is the best time to trim and cut back my elderberry bushes?
Whoa, you want to do that in the winter at the same time that you'd be working on other small fruits and trees. So wait until the ground is frozen and then do your pruning.
Can we transplant coneflowers now?
Well, get them out of the ground, back in the ground as fast as possible. I haven't said root stimulator yet, so yeah, we're going to use root stimulator. Mulch them very well so the ground cools down and freezes as slowly as possible so the roots have a chance to get a hold on the ground before the ground freezes up.
Why are the magnolias blooming again?
This happens every year. We get some magnolia, we get some forsythia, maybe a little bit on crab apples, and a few blooms will open up when we've had enough cool weather to satisfy their degree day requirement. Don't worry, there are plenty of back buds there. The plant is going to bloom just fine next year.
All right, and another rhododendron question. It says they're overgrown. Can I do a severe cutback right now?
No. Rhododendrons are pruned only just after they get done blooming in the spring. And remember what I said, you cut into bare wood, you might as well take that whole stem out because it's not going to leaf out again.
You got them all in.
Yes, woo,
We made it.
We did it. Thank you so much, everyone. Be sure to join our Facebook Live with Craig each and every Wednesday. There you can submit your questions and be part of the conversation. Thank you so much, Craig, for coming in. We'll be right back.